Happy Tuesday, everybody, on this marvelous March 7th day in Atlanta, Georgia. So, to get this video started, I just want to kind of give you guys a premise of what I'm going to be talking about today. This discussion is going to be centered around colorism in the black community. Um, I'm going to mention this once again. I'm not a very big stickler or commentary or star when it comes to celebrities. I'm not a highly, profiled, I guess, follower of celebrities. I don't really think it's feasible or important to really talk about what's going on with celebrities, as they're just like everybody else. They're normal people. And I quite frankly don't understand the struck of the obsession over people who are everyday people but happen to be uh, on the screen. They are regular people. But yeah, I just want to get that out the way. But it does apply because I've been hearing a lot about this Tyrese situation. And this kind of leads to the discussion I want to talk about when it pertains to colorism in the black community. Now, as most of you probably have already heard, um, Tyrese got married over Valentine's Day, I think. And I've been hearing a lot about it from other YouTube channels that I follow. And just kind of like this big thing that blew up, this big discussion about him calling his wife on a post, I guess it was Twitter or Instagram, saying he married his black queen. And let me say and get this out the way. A lot of the people who are mad, I'm finding, happen to be black sisters, black females, and I guess rightfully so. Tyrese is very desirable to a lot of females, a lot of women, and him getting married, uh, I guess more to women with less African features would upset a lot of women. A lot of the sisters had admired him, but it has come out that this woman is a German Jamaican, Ecuadorian, and her mother happens to be half black. And so a lot of what I've been hearing is that this thing that she's not black, and because her phenotype is that of an androgynous looking woman, maybe Latina looking, that she wouldn't be deemed black. She doesn't look black, therefore she's not black. But it actually came out that this woman has black ancestry, so whether she looks like it or not, she's part black, point blank. I have to say, I'm getting tired of those, some in the community, in the black community, always claiming just because of. Now, I can understand one thing: the Rachel Dozels of the world, the people passing who are actually white trying to be black. I can understand that, but to a certain extent, disregarding our own because of a look, because we don't look more African or we don't have features not necessarily associated with African. We may have more European, Eurocentric features. That's actually causing more division than inclusion. And it's one thing to say that, okay, someone who can advocate for black empowerment and then get with the racist white supremacists, that would be one thing. But just because this woman happens to be, I guess, lighter, light skinned, and less, I guess, uh, Africanized as far as her features, she's not deemed black, and somehow this man, Tyrese, happens to be a sellout. We need to get out of those labels and the ways in which we associate black people. And a lot of it stems from a history that a lot of us are taking from the oppressors. So my question to you is, black community, why are you taking on the ideal of blacks, an identity of who is black from your oppressors? Why are you taking those same judgments, those same ideas of what it is to be black from the people who have oppressed you? Why can't we all come to um, a common ground where we just see each other? We know that Africa is very diverse. Africa has many tribes. They have tribes where people have blonde hair. They have people in Africa who have red hair. They have people with different eye colors. Um, yeah, it's just more of a division. And at this point, in what's going on, it would be crazy to strategize and not strategize of what we need to do to become better in our plight, in our situations, instead of causing more ways to divide ourselves and find stupid ass reasons to disassociate each other from blackness. That doesn't make any sense. I guess, I mean, I think I look black, but I've heard, oh, because I have, you know, I guess so-called quote unquote, people said good hair or whatever, or, my baby hair is slicked back and I guess laid to the side, whatever. Or my features may not necessarily look too much black. Do you deem me not black? Because I may not have the necessary features of an African. I am African. I am black. So all I'm saying is, black community, black brothers and sisters, stop finding more ways of division amongst fellow men. Stop finding ways to better oppress ourselves than taking part-time jobs from our oppressors to oppress ourselves, basically. I think this is very stupid. I think a lot of us need to look up and investigate how phenotype works, genetics work. Yeah, this woman basically is half white, but she's also part black. And she married a black man. So I don't see what the issue is now. I think the bigger issue, I think the main reason why this is coming up is because, like I said, mentioned again, a lot of women are feeling some type of way because Tyrese is no longer on the market. And I guess I can understand that. If I was a starstruck type of person, and somehow I thought that wanted this one person I guess, could I would have a shot, because that's one person, that's one man married to one woman. As I've heard, uh, Cynthia G mentioned that the best. That's one person married to one man. So I don't know why people are getting butthurt over one person. A celebrity at that. But that's the dynamics of how our society works, I guess. But anyways, uh, to better point this out, I've not just heard this. I mean, this happens to be the standpoint of what I'm seeing now, coming from, the standpoint of women saying that she's not black, but she's in fact black. But this also brings me to the fact of what I've been saying, in regards to Jesse Williams, and other people who were quote unquote deemed not black. Angel Ramirez Jordan, who people have said is not black, a YouTuber that I subscribe to and actually follow and stuff like that. But he's in fact Jamaican and Puerto Rican, so a black Jamaican. So he is black. So I'm saying it's not men and women. We need to stop in in that stupid ass white supremacy mindset of trying to disassociate ourselves from people that obviously are black. They are black, and just because they don't look black, your definition of black does not mean that they are black. And I'm gonna be honest, a lot of the people who there are a lot of mixed race and light skinned coons. I'm gonna be honest, who rather claim anything but black and disassociate from the black community. But however, I'm seeing more so black and mixed, light skinned mixed people kind of take the reins of white supremacy and kind of challenge it and speak out against what's going on with our people. More so the ones who claim to be quote unquote pure black. So that's the crazy thing about it. And this colorism, I think this colorism thing has just been controlling our minds since the beginning of time. And it was in the Willie Lynch letter. They said light skin would feud with dark skin and all that. And old versus young. And that was foretold in a freaking letter written by a freaking devil. So I want to ask you guys, I want to ask, why are we signing up for this? Why are we signing up to have a mindset of white supremacy? Why are we using those tactics that were meant to destroy us as a way to destroy each other within and to separate ourselves and cause conflict instead of coming together, no matter what we look like? I think it's so retarded that people could find different things uh, in their time to argue about instead of figuring out strategies of how we can make this situation better and attack this evil system that all of us are going through. I just think it's retarded if you have a mindset like that wants to go by what somebody looks like instead of listening to a message or basically, coming together and seeing that this is another way for conquer and divide, basically. So yeah, hopefully some people will get this message. And if you don't, I guess, you will be left behind. We'll leave you in a corner to argue about the whole color thing if you want. But as a black person, a person of color, I see people who are for me in every color, and I don't care what color they are, as long as they have a good message and they're about conquering white supremacy. I could care less about what the fuck they look like. And I don't mean to cuss like this, but It really pisses me off when I hear retarded shit like this. So, everyone, I want you guys to have a good Tuesday. Comment, share this video. Let me know what you guys think about the situation. And till next time, thank you.